Yo, I'm Nate, love no ho, the vibes. This is episode 2 of Alpha v Beta. Last episode I said that I was gonna let people send me voice messages and messages in general so I can answer them on the show. So far I got one. So I'm gonna play it for y'all so y'all can listen and I'll answer it for him.
Without naming who do you think you could return back to as an ex-girlfriend to stay in the longest relationship? As in, like, if you would return to one of your exes, what relationship would last the longest, in your opinion?
See, that's a good question. All questions are good questions. But see, I see a lot of guys getting cheated on by their wives or girlfriends and they take them back, and it's stupid. It's fucking retarded. I've always heard people say if a woman cheats on you, like females say this, but if a woman cheats on you, you should love her more and be a better man, right? Which is fucking BS, because see, when a female gives you advice about another female or just in general, it usually it benefits her. It doesn't benefit you. Have you ever heard of a female tell you, "Oh, you gotta chase her, you gotta do this and this and that," and it just scares the bitch away? Like, you can see, like, they're like, they don't know what they want, right? So they will tell you something what they think they want, but they really don't want that, because they'll tell you, "Oh, I want a nice guy, I want the guy that chases me," but then she actually wants the guy that doesn't give a fuck, that chases his own life, has his own life, and she's chasing him. Where like, right? So then a lot of females will tell you, so if she cheats on you, to try harder, to love her more, to do this and this and that better. And it's like, nah, if he cheats on you, that's it. You gotta go. There's no more. Like, that relationship died. There's no more. Because see, a lot of females tell you, oh no, they lie, right? They always put excuse as in, oh no, they cheat on you because you didn't give them attention or this and that, which is a fucking lie. See, most of the time they cheat because they're emotional. See, most of the time they will cheat on you emotional first before they get into the physical. So if you are acting like a cuck, if you don't have a backbone, you're acting like a bitch, basically, you're acting like her, she will eventually cheat on you with a dom, with a fucking masculine person, a masculine man, someone she desires. That's why I tell you guys, work on yourselves, and throughout the show I'll give you guys more advice on that and what to do. Thing is, yeah, not like, if she cheats on you, that's it, you gotta go. And a lot of guys will be like, oh no, but she will change. Nah, she won't change, because she doesn't respect you. Before, if she doesn't respect you and then she does this shit and then you forgive her for that, because that's the most disrespect a female can do. If she can let another guy fuck the shit out of her while she's in a relationship with you, that's the most disrespectful thing she can do. Like, dead ass. And you taking her back for that, that's just beta. That's just beta as fuck. Like, nah, that's the most beta shit you can do. That's the most weak thing you can do as a man, and that's the most disrespectful thing she can do as a female. Now, if you do take her back in, she will do it again, because she doesn't respect you. Now she thinks, oh, I got away with it. I can do this, now I can go back. She already sees you as a beta male provider. That's why she's cheating on you, because you don't do it for her. And you've been acting like one, so now she sees you as one, so now she's going on for that alpha, right? Which is why I tell people, work on themselves to become an alpha. Anyways, yeah, so she would cheat on you again. She would do it again, over and over, as many times as she can, and just saying, she didn't just fuck the guy once. That time you caught her. No, she's been fucking that guy. She's been fucking her until you caught her with it. And that guy, once she that guy, he's never gonna leave the picture. He's always gonna be there. He might not be there for a certain amount of time, but he'll come back. Just like the male best friend. If you let your girlfriend or wife have male best friends or just male friends, you're beta as fuck. Yeah, people will tell you, oh, you're insecure. No, that's not insecure. No, you have principles. You tell the bitch, nah, I don't like you having guy friends. Why? Because a guy friend is just a guy waiting to fuck your girlfriend. That's just facts. A guy friend, a best male friend especially, is just a guy Sorry guys, I'm eating. It's just a guy either fucked your girlfriend, especially if you told her to drop him and she doesn't. This guy, the best friend, is someone who either had sex with her, is fucking her, or is going to have sex with her. So yeah, if you have, and it just shows you what type of female she is. She needs to have more guys in her life. Like, you don't want that. You don't want basically a thought, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. She's basically a thought. She needs attention from other guys. She can't just have the attention from one male, which is, a promiscuous sign right there. And for those who don't know what that means, it just means 3 or 4, which means a thought. But yeah, it's like, nah, like those things you can't as a man, you shouldn't have to deal with it. You shouldn't have to deal with your girlfriend having male friends or hanging out with them. You know what I mean? Like, that's just stupid. Like, nah, like me personally, when I was younger, I fucking went through this. I wouldn't say I got cheated on, but I went through shit like this. You know what I mean? She probably did. I mean, I'm not gonna cap. I don't put shit past a bitch. But see, she would have male friends, right? And I've been that guy. I've been the guy. Oh, I want to meet him, or this and that. And she wouldn't want me to. Or I'd tell her to drop him, and she wouldn't, right? And then, a year later or 2 years, I remember. I'd find out that same guy, or multiple fucking guy friends she had, would finger her and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's fucked. Like, I was a beta cuck, and I learned. And I've been through it. I've been both guys. I've been the guy that fucked another guy's girlfriend. And I've been the guy and I've been cheated on, right? I've been the beta cuck, you know what I mean? So I know, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta, how you call this? You just gotta let that go, man. You just gotta take the L. You know what I mean? Just let it go. I know it's hard. It's really hard. It took me a long time to do it. But you have to. You can't. Once she disrespects you like that, it's over. It's done. You're done. She does not respect you, and you can't gain that back. Like, there's ways to gain respect back. Well, I will get into that in different episodes. But in that circumstance, in that situation, you can't. Because she cheated on you. She let another guy's dick go in her while you were in a relationship with her, while you were working, while you were providing, because you're a beta male provider. You know what I mean? She let that happen. She knew she was in a relationship with you, that you're working, you're doing this and that, provide for her, but she let another man fuck. You know how disrespect that is? That's the most disrespectful thing a woman can do. And you, as a beta male provider, let her back. You let her back in. Now think about how weak she looks at you. How she, oh, man, he forgave me for that, so I'm gonna do it again. That's exactly how she's gonna think, because they're like that. They're like children. You know what I mean? You know how children would test you, and they do shit tests, but I will get into that in a different episode. But you know how children test you. Sorry, I'm burping. A kid will test you to see what he can get away with. They do the same fucking thing. That's why you gotta put a bitch in her place. You gotta check that bitch, which I will also get into that topic in a different episode. Thing is, but yeah, you can't. Once she does that, you can't get back with an ex. So you besides, if you have an ex, why the fuck do you want to go back into the trash and look in the trash? You know what I mean? That's just stupid. That just shows weakness. That shows that in her head, she's like, oh, he can't get another pussy, so he comes back for me, because he can't get another woman. Which shows weakness in her eyes, because a woman likes a man that can get multiple females. Because in a way, see, they don't like competition, but they love a man that can get another woman. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Work on yourself so you can look better to attract more females, because you need that, especially in a relationship. You need to look good for other females to be attracted towards you. Because see, I've heard that I've heard many females say this, especially like the promiscuous ones. They say, "Oh, I love a man with a dad bod, like a beard bed and shit like that," which is fucking lies. It's just she doesn't want competition, right? Which is true, but then again, they also like a man that can attract females because it makes them think. Like, have you ever seen this? That a girl doesn't like you, but then she sees like all these other girls like you, and like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It's like, well, I wonder what the other girls see him, so now I kind of want to find out. So now I kind of like him now. So what I'm saying is that these women are backwards. Like, they're backwards. You know what I mean? So if she tells you, if you ever heard, if your girlfriend or wife tells you, oh, I know I like your dad, what is she's lying? She just wants you not to be that high, so then she can keep you in a scarcity mindset, which is being scared loser, right? Because see, you should have an abundant mindset, which I'm going to also go into that topic in a different episode. You should have an abundant mindset. An abundant mindset means, which most of you should already know what it means, but it means basically not giving a fuck, right? You have an abundant mindset. You don't give a fuck, kind of, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, she leads, well, I'll get the next one. That's what I'm saying, right? But yeah, like, it's females, and you having a good body and having a purpose and working on your own shit makes you it makes you have that, you know what I mean? It makes you improve in that area of your life. It builds your confidence, you know what I mean? So that's what you need. And that's what females really like, and they tell you they like dad bods, because then she looks hot as fuck. She had a big old dumbass, and she goes to the gym and all, but then you look like a fat fuck, you know what I mean? So now she gets all this attention, and then you're just like there, and she doesn't have to worry about you. That's what she wants, but we're not gonna give her that shit, because that just shows beta-ness, that shows weakness, that shows laziness, and that you're a fat fuck, and then she looks hot. That's what you should be in the gym, working on yourself, grooming, all this other shit, which I'm also going to get into in a different episode, specifically on what to do. But I'm just saying it now. This is why. A lot of females lie. All females lie. They're all the same. They all have their female nature, which I'm also going to get a lot into it in this show. They all have the same shit. So you just got to know that from the start. They're all the same. I'm not going to say all females cheat, because I known some. No, they just claim, right? But we'll just believe them for now. That some females have moral and won't cheat, but very rare of them, because most of them do. Especially if you cheat first, she's gonna cheat on you, bro. They're spiteful. They're spiteful by nature, so it's in them to want to do it, to get back at you. Have you ever noticed a female wants to get back at you? Especially if you cheat, she's gonna get back at you. She's gonna make your life worse. Now, some females won't cheat. I'm not saying when you cheat first, in that case she will, because she will just blame you for it. Because, you know, like I said, I want to get that into in a little bit. It's always your fault, not the females, right? So they will blame you for it. They'll blame you for it first, like, oh, you cheated first, so now I can cheat, so I can do this. This is why I did that, right? So nah, if you cheat, just end it, because she's not, unless you're cool with her fucking other guy in that case. Anyways, like I was saying, not all females cheat though. There's some females that are in them from little. They were taught that by a little girl to be loyal. It's very few, because most of these females, their mothers are promiscuous women themselves. And their fathers are beta fucks. So yeah, they're taught to put in a pedestal, right? So many of these females won't be loyal to you, but you know, there's some, I guess, there's like fucking 5%. So yeah. Anyways, like I was saying though, let's get back to if she cheats on you, right? See, if right now you're in a situation where you've been cheated on, right, and you decided to take her back in because you think she'll change, she won't. Just saying, she will do it again more than once. She's been fucking doing that. You just caught her one time, but she's been doing that until you caught her. But she will always tell you that it's your fault. She will lie to you. She will tell you it's your fault, because in her head it can't be her fault. It has to be your fault to why she did. That's why a lot of females, before they cheat, they will talk shit about their man. They would be like, oh no, he's a dick, he does this and this and that, doesn't give me enough attention, which is a lie. Because see, if they say, oh, you don't give me attention, but then you give it to them, and then they push you away because they don't like that shit. They like a man that does his own thing, right? That's what I'm saying. It's just full of shit. They're just lying. In reality, they just wanted to get a bigger, better dick, or you were fucking up big time. So, yeah, no, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go fuck. You've been letting her disrespect you. You've been failing shit tests, and you've been failing shit tests, which I'm gonna get into that in a different episode as well, like specific shit tests. But you've been failing that shit, and now she's like, all right, well, this guy's such a bitch that lets me do all this. Now I'm just gonna fucking disrespect him all the way and just cheat on him. That's how these bitches think. Now, if you have a bitch on, if you put a bitch in check, if you fucking handle that bitch, not deal with it. See, a female will cheat on you either way. Even if you're an alpha, she will still cheat on you. Why? Because it's in them, their hypergamous nature. They want to fuck better. They want to do better. So now, if they see a man who's better than you, and they have that, and they get their pussies wet, they're gonna fuck him. Even if you're this fucking dom or fucking alpha, you know what I mean? It's gonna happen. Now, being an alpha and having an abundant mindset and being a dom will prevent it from happening in a way of, it will lower the chances of it happening. But it really depends on the female, you know what I mean? So like, if she's in it to be a thought, then she's gonna be a thought. And if you have a wife or a girlfriend and you know she was a fucking 3 or 4 when she was younger or before, she was a thought, bruh, she's still a thought. She's just pretending to be a nice girl for you because you're that husband material. You're that beta. She won't tell you all her sexual fantasies because you're that fucking beta cuck, bruh. Now, so if you have a wife or a girlfriend that's been a thought before, she's just lying. She's just lying to you right now. She's making you think, oh, I changed. But these bitches don't change. These bitches will cheat on you eventually. And that's facts, bro. That's facts. These bitches can't change. If they're a 3 or 4, it's in them to be a 3 or 4. So they're gonna want to be a 3 or 4 again. You know what I mean? So it's like it never changes, especially with thoughts, with promiscuous women, especially with them. All girls go through this whole phase. You know what I mean? So if she doesn't go through it when she was younger, she's gonna go through it when she was older. But if she went through it when it was younger, and she's a promiscuous woman, she has those, like, which I'm gonna get into in different episodes, like what is a promiscuous woman, like signs of it. Yeah, like if you have a wife like that, you gotta let her go, bro, because she's gonna cheat on you eventually. She's gonna do shit. She's gonna cheat on you. She's gonna fuck around with your head. That's the thing. A lot of these guys are just so weak-minded that they're just like in love with her, right? That's why you don't get in love with her, because when you're in love with her, you can't pass these shit tests. You can't. She blindfolds you, you know what I mean? I've been in this situation before. I've seen that, I've seen this shit before, you know what I mean? So it's like, you just gotta be, you could, like, I'm not saying you can't love the bitch, or you can love her, just not be in love with her, you know what I mean? Which is big difference right there. You can love her, or like, you know, you can love her, but you can't, like, you don't be in love with her. Because then you'll be blindfolded, and she'll manipulate, and you will fall for it all the time. And you never do it, bro. If one bitch fucks up one time, you cut her off. Because if you take her back for that shit, she's gonna keep doing it. Even if it's texting another guy or whatever the fuck. Having a guy best friend and she doesn't want to fucking... You tell her, oh no, you're in a relationship with me, so drop him. And she won't. Especially, like, see, you can't... See, like, I'm gonna teach you guys how to become alpha and shit now. But if you have a wife or a girlfriend that has seen you as a beta cuck, as a provider, it's fucking impossible to fucking change. It's like really hard to make her view you as an alpha, you know what I mean? So it's like you kind of have to start in the beginning of it and maintain it, which is really hard because some guys fall in love with a bitch, right? Over time, so it gets harder to pass the shit test and all this shit, which makes you become weaker each time, in her eyes especially. But then, yeah, and then she's like, you turn from alpha to this beta, and it's like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta be on point, which I'm gonna help you guys and I'm gonna teach you guys. Thing is, yeah, man, if you have a female that cheats on you or has, just leave her, bro. And if you have a female right now, I'm gonna put in more episodes on how to maintain a relationship and shit like that, or how to, like, how do you say this, prevent getting cheated on or lower the chances of it. But it might happen. It really depends on the female you have, because most of these thoughts are hoes. So they would cheat on you either way if you're an alpha or beta. Some of these bitches, you gotta be on your shit for her not to cheat on you. You know what I mean? Some of these females just won't because it's just in them. But like most of these females, you gotta act beta for them to cheat on you. And the last thing I'm gonna say too, females don't love you. If you ever seen a female that she's in love with you, this and that, she's in love with the feeling you make her feel. These females are emotional, right? So, see, for example, you wouldn't be able to have a lot of people. I've said this before, and someone told me, "Oh, it wasn't real love." It's not. Real love doesn't exist because we're put in this earth to be alone. We were made alone. We came out alone. I think God. The reason that God brought us here is to make us happy, not to fucking be in a relationship with somebody else, because that's depending on them to make you happy. That's what you have to be happy by yourself. So never use a bitch. Never rely on a bitch. First of all. That should just be common sense. Never rely on a bitch. But if you don't know that shit, now you know. Never rely on a hoe. You gotta make yourself happy. You have to have your purpose. You work out, this and that. Because as soon as that bitch leaves, as soon as that bitch fucks up, bro, you have no hesitation leaving her ass. You're done with her because you have your own shit. You have your purpose. You have you're working out. You have this and that. You feel happy by yourself. So now if she fucks up, bye-bye. You know what I mean? If she gives you a shit test, you can pass that shit because you don't give a fuck. You have an abundant mindset. So the point where if she fucks up, she's gone. You're not gonna forgive her. That's it. No more chances for you. Fuck that. But yeah, if you have a wife or a girlfriend right now that's cheated on you, leave her because she's doing it again. And I'm gonna get into this later on, but if you have a promiscuous female, like if you see your girlfriend or your wife have promiscuous signs, then you gotta leave her too, bro, because she's gonna cheat on you. She's gonna cheat on you, or she is, and you just don't know, because guys, you see, girls, I heard a lot of people say, "Oh, girls cheat clever. They're better at cheating." No, they're not. It's just, the difference between us and them is we'll cheat, but then the other bitch, the side bitch, will take a screenshot, or just if you hit up a girl to try to fuck, and then she'll screenshot it and send it to your girlfriend. Why? Because these bitches are on the same team. Because some of these girls, honestly, if you have a side chick, she would do that just because she's jealous of the main girl. She wants that position. She wants to be your girlfriend. So she will tell your wife or your main girlfriend that you're cheating. So then she'll leave you, and then this girl gets what she wants. You know what I mean? Like, they're very spiteful. They're very like evil like that. But most of these girls will just do it just because. They would just do it to they would just tell your girlfriend, "Hey, look, he's cheating. He's doing this and this and that." They would take a screenshot of it. So like the difference between But yeah, yo, sorry man. I got interrupted, so I'm gonna have to edit the video. Like I was saying though, if she cheats on your boy, just let her go. If she does that shit, let her go, man. You can't get her back. Don't even try to get her back, because you really want to waste your time with a female like that cheated on you and didn't have the respect for that shit, bro. That's just some simp shit, man. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video now. I hope that answered your question. So no, I wouldn't get back to my exes. I would not look through the trash. I'd keep moving forward as a man, because that's what a man should do. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys took in what I said, and please. Oh, sorry, I'm burping again. Please though, ask more questions. Leave voice messages. I'm gonna leave a few things on my description so y'all can send messages and shit to me, so then I can just read them on the podcast. Or if y'all really wanted to answer it privately, I won't say anyone's names, just for unless you guys want to, but I won't say their names because I want it to be private, and I won't judge. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to make you guys' lives better. Or even female. I mean, if you guys have some questions too, you guys can ask. I mean, whatever. I'll put you guys on game too. Anyways, like I said though, I don't hate females. I love them. I don't judge them. I'm just exposing nature. so y'all guys can not go through these situations and better your lives and know what to do when you encounter these situations, right? But yeah, I just wanna say If y'all have any suggestions for me, and I'm sorry, sometimes I speak a little weird. I'm just kind of like, it's my second episode, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's a little, I wouldn't say nervous, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's, yeah. um, but a little nervous to make these episodes. So yeah, I'll try to be better so you guys can understand me more. Talk slower or whatever. You guys can ask suggestions for that, feedback, stuff like that. You guys can keep sending more messages. I'll put them on the show. I won't see you guys' names unless you guys want them. I mean, that's your choice. But if you guys prefer to be anonymously, I will. I won't judge. I will help you out. Try my best to give you the best advice I can. But yeah, if you guys just leave more comments, show some love, support, I hope you are great. Help the podcast out, make it grow so we can show these people more love. We can help more guys out. Help them with their situation they're in and what to do, how to get out of it, and how to prevent them. If y'all have any more questions or suggestions, just let me know. Send a message, voice messages, or whatever you want to send. I might do later on in the future. I might add some like calling things so you guys can call me, and then I'll just have a quick conversation with you on the podcast, and then let you go. If you guys want, I might make full episodes of you guys just calling me. So just an hour-long episode or whatever of you guys just calling me, and then I'll answer a few questions quickly, and then we move on to the next call. But that'll be later on in a different website, because I'm pretty sure you can't do that on here. But yeah, this was episode 2 of Alpha V Beta. I hope I answered your question. I hope I gave you some knowledge as well. If you want next episodes, I will answer more questions if I get them, or just bring out a video. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the show. Show some love and support. Some feedbacks, questions, anything. I'd love to hear you guys talk. And have any questions for me. I'm sorry that I'm a little weird when I talk, or I stutter a little bit, or I get confused. Just gotta get used to this shit. Well, I will get better, and I hope I can make your lives better too. But yeah, this was episode 2 of Alpha V Beta. Hope you enjoy the show. Peace.